if there wasn't world hunger, do you think everyone would have worked as hard for the food that they're getting right now? Jeff Bezos is actually controlling you. You're again in the matrix.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Alright, thank you for the invitation, my brother.
Of course.
If you guys don't know, it's me Hassan. I do dropshipping and a lot of other side hustles.
Helps people make it out the hood.
100%. That's the main thing that we were focusing on. And yeah, in this podcast, I'll try to be as open as possible. I'll try to help as many people as I can because I know a lot of people are struggling. And I know a lot of people wants to get out of the situation that they're in currently, And what better way than someone who has experienced it here in Dubai, who has lived it, to tell you guys which step you should take next, how to get out of the hood, and all of that stuff. So let's get it, bro.
Yeah, bro. So we already filmed the first podcast you ever came on. There's a full story of how, you made it from like 0 to like 1 million, So if you guys want to see the full in-depth story, it's on my YouTube channel. But quickly, if you could just summarize for the people who are new, how you went from basically from nothing to where you are now.
All right, first of all thanks to Allah Almighty, subhanahu wa ta'ala. If it wasn't for God himself, who has guided me through every step that I've taken, alhamdulillah, I wouldn't have been to the position where I am. And I always tell the people to actually pray that you will be guided to the right path. Always take the step that gets you closer to the right path. So I started out basically since 2013-14 when a friend of mine told me about YouTube. It's a long story. I'll make it short. I tried YouTube, failed it until 2017. I kept making YouTube videos, but I completely failed it. And subhanallah, bro, like everyone says, as long as you put 3-4 years into YouTube, you're gonna get something out of it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's God's plan for you, As long as you're working, God will give you something better than what you want.
Yeah.
And alhamdulillah, that's what happened, And it was around 2017 until 2020. Again, YouTube, brand new YouTube channel, trying again, nothing. Around 2021, I started getting jobs, promotional jobs, where we actually got daily 100 dirham for working at the book fair. So I worked at the book fair, got like 1,200 out of it, spent it with the friends, of course.
Yeah.
There's no point of there's no way which step to take. So once you get the first money,
Yeah.
it's very hard to save it, Everyone's like, let's go here, let's go there.
Your first taste of money, like it never stays with you. Like it's just gone like this.
100%. And then 2 weeks later, you're like sorrowing about the money that you had, and now you don't have it. But that's life, guys. Like we all know how even the rich people, when they got the money, they just kept spending.
Yeah.
And later down the road, after the first work that I got another job at a cafeteria shop. And this was around like the end of Corona time, at the end of 2021. Not at the end of, like start of it maybe. Or a bit early, I'm not sure wallahi with the timing. But everyone knows it. It's on my Insta story on the highlights, everyone could see it. I got a job at the cafeteria and I used to get like 25 dirhams per day. And all I had to do was literally take pictures of the food, which I still have. And I used to take pictures and videos of the food and sort of build a social media for a cafeteria. You know, how smart is that? But I sort of got scammed. Didn't get paid the 400. Got paid the rest of it, but the 400 was still with the guy. He didn't pay me. But it's all good, After that, I started to, do TikTok. Because I was like, if I'm trying to do YouTube, I think I need some sort of a place, social media, to support my YouTube channel. Like other YouTubers do, If they have a 10-minute YouTube video, they will make a 1-minute short out of it. They'll post on any TikTok, Instagram, and it blows up. And then everyone goes to the YouTube channel and watches the video. So I thought about that's the smartest thing that I could do.
Yeah. 100%.
So I did TikTok, and within 5 months, I actually blew up. Once I sort of get into business, an idea, I literally give it all my best. And you guys know how easy TikTok is. So I give it all my best, and it actually worked out. I got a promotion from a clothing brand, which was completely free. It was just for the hoodie that I received. Shout out to Bloza. And then I got another promotion which was for Chislett, which was for
It's a little chewing thing for your jawline.
Exactly. A lot of people knows me from that video too.
Mm.
So I got that promotion. The guy paid me like 800 within 1 week, and I was like, if this guy's paying me one like 800 in 1 week, how much did he make? The guy's like, I made like 8K because I paid you 800. I made 8K because I paid you 10% of it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yo, you gotta teach me how you do it. So I sort of get in an agreement with the guy and I started learning dropshipping. Within 1 week, I stopped it with this guy. I really stopped it. I paid him the 1 week fee. I stopped it because this guy was those. I don't want to say anything bad. He was an amazing guy, but he wouldn't respond to my text on time. There was no support, and it's almost like a private mentorship because I'm paying so much higher. Like in 1 week, I'm paying a lot of money.
Yeah.
So it was like a private mentorship, but nothing worked out.
Yeah, the whole point you pay for it so your questions can be answered, like your
100%.
specific questions to you.
Yep, and it's not just, how do I say it, like in 2021 you buy a course and you just watch it and nobody's there to help you out, So I really got disappointed, stopped it, and then I learned how to make the website in that time when I was with him. And I did my research for around like 2-3 months. I started building websites. And the first website that I built was for one of my neighbors who has an office with me in partnership in the same building that we were filming the podcast. Which is crazy. That's a fast forward story. But I built his website. He had a travel agency. We worked it out. It was amazing. I had 1,000 dirhams with me. Spent it, just like that, spent it. So after that, I really want to get back into dropshipping. And I tried to do promotions, get the money, and then spend it. Like I can't even save up for dropshipping now,
Yeah.
Just keep, moving and moving. And then one time there was a competition inside my college where they wanted the student talent of the year. Sounds so weird because my college never did this in their entire time. But this one time they did it and only 2 people participated. I made a video editing and the other guy did some juggling or some shit. And they picked me up, of course. They picked me up. I got the 700, all right? 700.
That was the prize.
That was the prize. And then my friend who dropped me, he's like, you gotta pay for my petrol. I'm like, oh shit. I pay for the petrol too. I have like 650 with me or something. We eat as well. So around 600.
Yeah.
And then I had this one store for like 3 months that I didn't even touch. Like I didn't even sort of edit or anything like that. I just had the store for the longest time. And I believed that something would happen out of it. It's called Will Wish Shop. And it did 150,000, mashallah. Wow. So that's the first store that blew up actually.
How long did it take you to get to that 150K?
6 months, I would say. It was a pretty, how do I say it, like it started booming.
Yeah.
So how it happened is when I got, I started getting back into dropshipping and I saw everyone posting the sunset lamp,
Yeah.
Back of me, there's like a sunset lamp. I don't know if you guys can see it. Or it's in your back. Something like that. It's a sunset lamp. Basically, it makes the whole room really vibey and it looks like a sunset.
Yeah.
So I actually got that product and it was like 30 pieces for 700 from a supplier in China. And then that was where it all started. So I got the product in like 10 days. And now I don't have money for advertising. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? And I posted like one video on my own TikTok. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
And then I knew this one influencer that was actually doing really good. So I hopped on his DMs and was like, yo, listen, I have a product in mind. If you want to post it, I will give you 15% of everything. He's like, let's do it. He actually liked the sunset lamp and he was about to get it anyway. So even the product itself satisfied him.
Yeah.
He posts the product on his Snapchat. In the same night, I get 50 orders. So for the 30 pieces, I'm completely out of stock and I have 20 extra orders to fulfill right now. And remember, guys, I'm still a starter. I still don't exactly know which step to take next. I don't know the scaling part. I don't know the fact that I have to, get to 20 different other influencers,
Yeah.
So then I actually thought about it, when he posted, I was like, you know what, I'm going to do influencer marketing. So I slowly got into the influencer marketing, added more products. And I have an Instagram if you guys want to check it. It's called Will Wished Shop. And it's still there if you guys want to see how they say it, like the proof of me actually doing
Yeah.
the work and stuff like that. Because a lot of people, they don't even do dropshipping or e-commerce and they still brag about it, and they sell a course that has no support. It's dead. There's no
Yeah.
student winning inside it. So I like how they say it. حصرتكم الحمد لله.
Yeah. Personally, actually, I joined your course because actually I already had a dropshipping store before I met you, right?
Wow.
I had the store, but I was doing nothing with it, like how you were before, right? I was doing nothing with it because I was trying to get everything set up. It's like, oh, you need business license for this payment, blah 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 blah. And when I talked to you, I was like, oh, I'm so stupid. I can just do cash on delivery.
Yeah,
And I
but
was like-
at the end of the day, business license is really important
Yeah,
for
yeah.
you. Look, in any situation that you're in, if you're actually gonna start up a business, license is important. Why? Because one day there's gonna be a big ass order that will come through to your bank, like the deposit, and then you might get questioned for that money.
Yeah.
If you don't have a proper agreement and a proper license and stuff like that, you might get in trouble, you know? So a license is always something for your safety, for your own good, although it's very hard for the people to get it. If you can get
Yeah.
it, get it. You know, how do I say it? Save yourself from anything.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, with my journey, 2 years, I've never faced any issues. Alhamdulillah, I've had my license and stuff like that. But it's still a very good thing to have a license and
Yeah.
keep it safe.
I think
especially
once
in
you
Dubai.
make like your first like few thousand from it, it's important to invest that into a license.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay, let's get straight into like the juicy questions, bro.
I'm down, broski. Let's do it.
Bro, so is it rich people's responsibility to end world hunger? You know how they say like it only takes 3 billion to end like world hunger. Like this billionaire, why doesn't he do it? You know?
All right, so everyone knows this, but all the billionaires are connected with the elites,
Yeah.
the people who actually control the world.
Mm-hmm.
If the World Bank needed to end the world hunger, they would do it right away.
Yep.
They can't do it, but they don't want to do it. They want to have the people thinking about something else. They want to have it in the news. The fact that there's people dying out of hunger. You know.
Yeah. See, when you're too hungry, like you don't have food, like bro, you're not thinking about am I being like, you know, taken advantage of by the government. You're thinking I need food, you know?
All right. In another word, let's put it as in this situation. If there wasn't world hunger, do you think everyone would have worked as hard for the food that they're getting right now?
Of course not.
100%. So that's the main point. They want you to think about the food, which is
Yeah.
like almost the only thing. But after you get the food, after you're done with the food, they want you to think about something else. For example, a nice car, a nice watch. They always want to. It's like this world is almost like a delusion, you know.
Yeah.
You always want more. You always want to be the better person, be better than the other person, you know. So they know exactly how to play the game. If it was for the world hunger, yeah, they would end it. All right, they
course.
would end it. But what about the people who are actually working for the food that they're getting?
Yeah.
You know, they would actually be like, I don't want to work anymore. You know, it's
Yeah.
almost like the value of money would go away at that point. You know,
Yeah.
because people would just take advantage of the government. Oh, I'm hungry.
Yeah. But what about say they're not billionaires, but like, you know, okay, or maybe they're billionaires, but they're not like with the elites. They're people, okay, they came from like nothing, you know, like and they actually built their way up, and you know now they're like super successful, and but people they think, oh, no, he just like got it like this, you know, he should be like putting all his money into like saving people or something.
So a lot of mashallah Saudi billionaires did that.
Yeah.
One was very recent, where the guy donated around 6 billion of his net worth completely to charity, which
Yeah.
is crazy, mashallah, you know. And it's almost to the point where once you have the money, once you're at a position like them, even if you're not with the elites, you're at a position where like you don't want to lose the position that you're in.
Yeah.
It's very hard for you. You're already attached to it, you know, from
Yeah.
your heart. So you're like, if I donate this, I'm gonna be lower than this guy and that guy, and
Yeah.
you know,
I got a family as well, like, you know. all this
yeah, I
thing.
want to be better. I want to make more money. I want to be the richest person in the world. So it's always like them thinking about the next step instead of like looking back at
Yeah.
what's going on, you know?
And why do people blame rich people for everything? You know, like I feel like a lot of poor people they'd be like, "Oh, I'm broke because of this rich guy." You know, I'm broke because of this. And it's like it's never like I'm broke because of me.
it's completely wrong how they do that, you know?
Yeah,
The rich person stayed awake. The rich person worked hard. The rich
Yeah.
person deserves where he is right
yeah.
now.
And by the way, we're not talking about like, oh, this like rich kid just got born into like a billionaire's family. We're talking about people who made it like out the mud, bro.
100%.
Yeah.
That's the point, bro. Wallahi, it makes so much sense that the person who doesn't have anything is to the fact that he didn't do anything. You
Yeah.
know, if you're a person going to the gym every day, do you think you'll not have a good body? You will end up having a good body
Yeah.
no matter what, no matter you doing literally one, bicep workout, you will
Yeah.
have a better bicep. It's all about you going out there and putting in the work, bro. If people are lazy and can't put in the work, they start to blame everything except them.
Yeah.
Everything except them. That's how it goes.
What's the most overrated side hustle?
Um, Honestly, it depends. But I would honestly, it's a very good question. There's a lot of side hustles.
Mm-hmm.
One of them would be affiliate marketing,
Yeah.
which is crazy. The other one would be Amazon FBA,
Mm-hmm.
and I would say a bit of dropshipping.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I'll go in detail, of course. The first thing, affiliate marketing. So they say if you sell 10 products at this price to this customer, you would get a percentage of it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can literally build a whole website and get the whole percentage.
Like, hold on. If you could sell 10 products to this customer and they paid you, you're just getting 10% of it, why didn't you just get the product and sell it to them?
Why don't you get the 100% of it?
Exactly.
As long as the product, of course, not made by the company and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
You can literally have your own product. If you want to start it as a side hustle, I don't really know if it's a good position to start right now.
Yeah.
Every company,
Especially if you don't have like a big following or something,
exactly, every company right now is putting millions per month in the advertising and all these sections.
Yeah.
If their advertisement can't get them sales, how are you gonna get them sales? It's gonna be a very tough position for you to actually sell those products.
Yeah. 100%.
And then Amazon FBA, which is crazy what's going on with Amazon, guys. And people actually right now are going from Amazon to dropshipping to actually making their own website. And there's a big reason behind it. First thing, if you're actually doing Amazon, you're again in the matrix. You're again in control of somebody else.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos is actually controlling you and telling you what products
He's
to
making
sell.
more money off of you than you're making off of Amazon.
Exactly, and you're actually helping the elites. The people who are rich, you're making them richer. If you have your own store, not even dropshipping, an e-commerce store, and you have your own products and stuff like that, you literally have the 100% ownership of it. You can sell whatever you want, and you will never face any sort of issues. So that's why, honestly, out of all of these Amazon FBA, everything, all these side hustles, I'd go dropshipping. But if you don't have a budget for dropshipping, what do you do? Now, again, you can either do the part-time jobs. If you live in Dubai, there's so many part-time jobs you can actually apply to. If you actually want to do it through the comfort of your house and sort of be more of at home, then you can actually do website designing.
Yeah.
And reminding me of the most overrated side hustle, I think it's a social media marketing agency.
Yep. I tried that one, been there, done that. It's
Brother, oh my God. Every day there's 20 different people telling me that they will build a website for me, they will edit my videos, and then I see their work and they're awful, bro.
Yeah, and I'm just not interested. Look, I tried to start an agency, right? I built the whole website. I had filmed all the intros, YouTube videos, everything, right? I set up everything, bro. Spent like a whole 2 months.
Yeah.
Set everything up. And in the end, I realized I'm like, okay, even if I do get a client, I'm not good at this. Like, more, how am I gonna get them?
That's not even the main point. If you're not good at it, you can hire someone.
Yeah.
But the worst part is there's so much competition, okay?
Yeah.
There's so many people calling the same business that you're trying to call every single day that they're tired of it. I
Yeah.
promise, I actually tried it myself, brother, I was doing dropshipping on the side. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start an SMMA. Me and my friend, we used to come to the same office that we were in the same building. And we used to call like 50 to 100 businesses in a day. Get like 3 appointments. Out of those 3 appointments, 3 of them are like, no, we don't want to do it with you. And we did it in the most smartest way,
Yeah.
We targeted different niches. We went through different things, and like the website and everything was 10 out of 10. Like I told you guys, we put like sort of an investment into this SMMA. But brother, it's not something that I would tell the people to start in 2023.
It's a little bit of a higher barrier to entry.
True, and you sort of need a good background for it
Yeah.
as well. You need to show the the company they have actually done something before that you want to do it again.
Yeah.
And one way SMMA could work is if you offer a free trial and actually surprise your client.
Yeah.
That's the best way you can actually go through it. Honestly,
Yeah. Can everyone be rich?
no,
Why?
because everyone is not putting the same work as you, as me. Everyone cannot be rich
Yeah.
because I'm not putting the same work as someone else. So, in a way, that would literally make a difference in the matrix. The matrix would be broken if everyone was
It would
rich.
bend space time, bro.
Yeah. And the matrix would literally not be there because everyone then
Yeah.
has financial freedom. If everyone has financial freedom, nobody's gonna come work for you.
Yeah.
So you definitely need the people. Some people needs to be in the matrix in order for the people who are trying to escape it.
Yeah. I mean, like, someone's got to clean the sewers, bro. Someone's got to build the buildings, you know?
100%. That's the thing, you know. Someone's gotta be in the matrix. So you can't really take out everyone out of the matrix, you know.
There's got to be a hierarchy, because if there's not a hierarchy, there's nothing to
it's
look forward to.
collapsing. Yeah.
And there's nothing to, like, push you forward, motivate you.
100%. Yeah, exactly. You know, that's the same thing as saying like, why don't we just print so much more money?
Yeah.
You know, who's gonna go in the farms and stuff like that and work for you? You know, everyone, the
Yeah.
farmers are not gonna produce anymore the stuff that we eat every day. You know, so
Yeah.
it makes money. How do I say it? Money more useless or not worth it. You know, the
Yeah.
money would not be.
If everyone was rich, what's the point of being rich? It's like, you know?
100%. Yeah, makes
I
sense.
feel this is a good way to lead into the question: communism or capitalism?
Capitalism.
Why?
What would you choose?
Capitalism, obviously. Like,
Yeah, no detail.
I feel like it's self-explanatory.
100%.
Are you materialistic?
I would say in a way that if you live in a country like Dubai,
Yeah.
you would be materialistic.
Mhm.
Why? Because it's not even about showing off. Because everyone has so much, you know. Everyone
Yeah.
has their own things.
You
can
can't
live-
flex here, bro. Like, if you flex, you're like,
can't
oh, I
flex,
seen that.
But the materialism would actually just make you feel good, you know.
Yeah.
You just can't be normal in living in Dubai. You gotta have something that makes you sort of pop out, but you're not popping out. You know, just popping out in your own heart. You know,
Yeah,
and do it
yeah.
for your own happiness. You know, if I go 2 times a week, 3 times a week to golfing, to somewhere that I actually enjoy, it's not just for like the fact that I want to be seen or I want to post a story or something like that. It's just the fact that I actually enjoy it. You know, as long as you enjoy it, buy whatever you want. That's honestly my opinion.
I don't think you should hold on to your money like, oh, I'm scared, like I'm gonna go broke. Like, let me just keep all this money that
Oh,
which is
no.
gonna be worth nothing in like 10 years.
That's exactly how you're gonna go broke.
Yeah.
Because once that money leaves you, that you have in stock with you, and you're just holding to that money, once that money leaves you, your brain is gonna be dead to even not think about the next business idea. You know, you're
Yeah.
just gonna keep thinking about the old money. Just like Stripe, we had a dropshipping store. We made over 17.5K inside it. They shut it down. Of course, you
Yeah.
could like cry about it, or you could move on and literally have a different payment gateway and open up your eyes that you can't rely on one thing. You always gotta have a plan B. You know,
Yeah.
that's what's up.
You live and you learn. Like, everything bad that happens is just a lesson, bro.
Just to listen, 100%.
If you didn't like, if that didn't happen to you, you might make an even bigger mistake in the future. You know,
That's true.
it's better it happened before.
Yeah. It happens for a reason, subhanallah. You know,
Yeah.
and it could happen to anyone. You know,
Yeah.
but not everyone will take the same action. It could I'm telling you, this is why, like, when you say everyone cannot be rich, like, it could happen to someone else, and that guy would be still crying over the
Yeah.
money.
You know,
and not
sometimes when
taking
I hear about like all these bad things happening to people, sometimes I'm like, you know, I wish it would happen to me instead of this guy, because to me I'd be fine in 5 minutes, bro. This guy his life would be destroyed.
Crazy, bro. You know, it's you going under pressure. If you go under pressure, you're never gonna make it out. You
Yeah.
know? Gotta have a way out.
Is dropshipping oversaturated?
I would say so,
Mm-hmm.
but I was explain it how you can be different than
Yeah.
others. So the way that people do it is literally having a simple theme, an overused product. There's nothing new.
Yeah.
The way that you can do it is either if you target a country that dropshipping is not so saturated on, which is Dubai. Bro, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, and Qatar is literally the 3 best markets you could start your store with.
Yeah.
If you're trying to target the USA, go for it. But remember that USA literally has the same store. Like every 12-year-old is doing dropshipping in USA now. You know?
Yeah.
That's why it's gonna be so hard for you to compete unless you're a brand. Unless you sell something that nobody sells. If this mic is under your name, and if everybody knows the quality of it, and you've built a brand out of it, and you have the social media for it,
Yeah.
people are gonna buy it from you. But if it's just another road mic and another teenager selling it, how are you gonna be better than them? Unless you customize the theme or do this and that. But if you're like targeting a country like Dubai, dropshipping is one of the best business models to start as a teenager, as a startup.
Does money buy happiness?
No, I wouldn't say so. It's very controversial for a lot
Yeah.
of people, yeah. But I promise, even having 1 million dirham in your bank, but hearing one of your family members is dead, God forbid, it's not gonna make you happy.
Yeah. Money is like I heard this somewhere. I can't remember where I heard it, but it said money is like water. You know, if you don't have any water, you're like you're parched. Your throat is dry. You're like all you can think about is water. You cannot move on in life until you get the water, right? But having like say this room is filled with bottles of water, you're not gonna be like ecstatic about it. You know?
100%.
Like okay.
Yeah, money is of course can get you a lot of out of a lot of things,
Yeah.
problems, this, that, but happiness is all dependent on yourself, bro. Because I'm gonna give you a little bit of example, and it's just a guy who I know who's very rich, but he was so much more happier when he didn't have the fame, the money,
Yeah.
and he says it straightforward. He doesn't even care about like to the fact that he looks depressed to the people. He says it. He's like, I don't know, life changed up, and you know when I didn't have the money, the fame that I have like now, and like millions of people knowing me, I just wish was the old me, but with the money that I have, like I wish I had the happiness, you know.
Yeah.
So happiness is something that's I don't know, like it's kind of related to money, of course.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, in so many situations, money cannot just make you happy, you know.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a grieving moment, if it's a sad moment and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah. I also feel like a lot of people like who get sad after they're rich is because they stopped like trying to get more, you know?
Mhm.
Like it's like they got and then they just like stopped and that's been their whole life this whole time, like, you know, like
Oh, man.
progressing everything and they stop because they think, oh, I made it now. And then their life, like, they just get depressed because they're like, what is my purpose? Like, what am I doing here?
Yeah, I promise I had the thoughts about it, you know.
Yeah.
And right now the only time I actually enjoy and stay happy is when I work. I promise, unless I don't work, unless I
Yeah.
don't get done with like 99% of the things that I put for my day, or at least 90% of the things, you know, I
Yeah.
just don't enjoy the rest of the day. I just don't enjoy going to golfing. I just don't enjoy going swimming, going to the beach. I don't enjoy it unless I know I'm satisfied with the work that I did today, you know.
Yeah. If I don't get my work done for the day, I just start to break down, bro. Like, my mind
Same.
just starts spinning in circles.
Same.
Like if I'm not always working, bro, I start getting all these like it's like the devil creeps in your mind, bro.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
runs.
they say an idle mind is the devil's playground.
Yeah, crazy. It runs like the devil. The devil runs through your body like the blood runs through your body. You know, like
Yeah.
you keep thinking about things. You know how things can get worse, how you don't have a future,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But there's always a way out, guys. Like, you know, this world, of course, is very hard. Like for the believer, for the people who are actually, you know, sort of trying to think about making it out and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, guys, like, just be happy, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of problems like you face, a lot of other people is facing it at the same time as you know.
Yeah.
But it's all about how you take it and how you actually move on after that thing happens with you. So always
Yeah.
be optimistic.
What's your net worth if you're comfortable answering it?
I would say 500,000
In dollars or dirhams?
dirhams.
Okay. Okay. Would you rather have the power to turn anything you touch into gold, but lose all your loved ones in the process, or being unable to touch money or any other form of wealth for the rest of your life?
I would go with the second option.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the money gonna do after you losing the loved ones? Like,
Yeah.
what's the money gonna do if you can't even see your mom or dad, like the
Yeah.
best person that
Who are you gonna
have?
share it with?
Yeah, exactly, bro. You know, think about this. What if you had the whole entire world in your own hand, but there's no people inside it?
Yeah.
It's dead.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happens if your parents, if your family members, if your loved ones are not there with you. You know, you're not gonna like it, enjoy it, or anything like that. It's gonna be dead.
Yeah, we're social creatures. We need people like
100%.
around us. We need to connect with
Socialize,
people.
yeah, especially the close ones.
Yeah. What do you think about like AI as the future, like making money with AI?
It's a very good option, and if
Yeah.
people are actually smart with it right now, 2023,
Yeah. I think the window is still open to get into it.
it's the best time to make money right now. The
Yeah.
best time, bro. Like every single inch that you move can make you money. You know,
Yeah.
So make sure you don't miss out, you know?
Yeah. I feel like you think AI is gonna like take over everything? Like you think there's gonna be AI like where you can just like build a whole drop shipping store and everything?
Easy. There could be AI answering your Insta DMs. There could be
Yeah.
AI filming podcasts for you.
Yeah.
There could be AI doing your homework. Everything can be done through AI, and it's very scary, bro. You know, because people are gonna get lazier and lazier and lazier, bro. It's so crazy how lazy people are
Yeah.
these days. You know, and that's why I keep telling people that when you think about it, even right now, you have people are saying dropshipping is gonna die, right? Think about this. Every single day, people are purchasing more and more from online stores, from online products.
Yeah.
Why? Because people are getting lazy. People are getting more fat, obese, not working out, trying to go through the easiest route, literally have the money to stay alive, to probably buy a nice car, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know. So people saying dropshipping is gonna die. And it's so in a way stupid because the world is just gonna go more online. The world is just gonna go into more of the future and easiness and stuff like that. So if dropshipping is gonna die, do you think the physical is gonna be alive? No, the physical store is gonna be out. It's gonna be done. There's the supermarkets are gonna be out. Grocery shops are gonna be out. It's just gonna be you buying products online, you purchasing products online and stuff like that. Because
Yeah.
yeah, the dropshipping is never gonna die.
At one point, you're just gonna be hooked to a dopamine like like a packet of dopamine, bro. They're just gonna be like injecting into you, like, oh, let's just
Crazy.
watch this, like, you know.
Yeah, bro, it's so crazy how people are getting lazier day by day.
Yeah.
You know.
You'll just be sitting in a pod eventually, like exactly like in the Matrix. But you'll be in a pod, you'll be distracted, like you
And
have
the AI
like,
will probably just
VR or
feed you
something.
The AI will feed you literally. You're just sitting and watching something, consuming,
Yeah.
and the AI will actually feed you, get you the food.
Yeah. And you won't even think about, hey, why am I here? Like, you know, wait, what's going on outside of this? Like,
Oh yeah,
you won't even think like, wait, all the roads are empty. What's like being done with them?
yeah. Crazy, bro.
What's the biggest misconception about money?
Biggest misconception about money is the fact that it makes you happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the biggest misconception. Sorry, because a lot of people think that making 20 million, 30 million is gonna be the happiest moment of your life when you have your dream car, this and that.
Mm-hmm.
But I promise it's all internally. The only way you're gonna be happy with the money that you have is actually if you give zakat, charity, if you actually take care of the poor people,
Mm-hmm.
if you actually stay close to God. Because that's what's important, bro. Imagine having everything in the world, but you're not close to God, you know?
Yeah.
Everything would be, you would literally get a deal for 7.5 million. You would sign it and you're like,
But what does it mean?
it doesn't mean anything. As long as you're not close to God, literally everything is done, you know? It's crazy. Like, you already heard this example, but they say like, would you take $1 billion right now?
Yeah.
Would you take $1 billion knowing that you would go to hell?
Of course not.
Of course not. That $1 billion, even if it gives you the most amount of happiness in this world, you know,
Yeah.
if it's just, you know, would you stay broke? Okay, let's put in a better example. Would you stay broke for the rest of your life or get $1 billion but go to hell?
I'd stay broke the rest of my life, bro. I live in the jungle, bro. Fucking Tarzan and shit. I'm good.
Bro, that's in a better way to put it out. But, you know, the money, everything wouldn't matter at all if you're not close to God, if you know that your
Yeah.
future is not going to be good. Because the eternal life is way more important than this life that we have, which is short life, you know?
Yeah.
It's like a blink of an eye.
What do you say about the people like, you know, going back to the topic of whether money buys happiness, right? What do you say about like the studies that show that people's like yearly pay increasing like from 0 to 500K up to 500K? It's shown that their overall happiness is also like increasing at the same time. So what would you say about that?
So they're the people in the matrix.
Past 500K a year though, it shows that it just kind of levels out.
Oh, so before that,
Before 500K, it keeps increasing, but after 500K, it just stays the same.
yeah, it's a level where you almost have everything.
Yeah.
Especially like I think it's the fact that you don't enjoy anything anymore. You know, you have it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you the best example right now. You remember when you was 8, 9, 10, 11?
Mm-hmm.
You remember going to the grocery store and being so excited about buying the candies?
Yeah.
And think about you right now. You're not even excited anymore. You're not even
Yeah.
enjoying the fact that you have all the money to literally buy the whole grocery shop.
Yeah.
You're not enjoying it. That's how life is, bro. I swear to God,
Yeah.
life gets boring later down the road. But
Yeah.
it's all about you staying close to God.
I think it's important to remember. I think if you get rich, as long as you remember where you came from, you'll be fine. You'll be happy. Because I think like the whole point of being rich, if you already have it the whole time, like then it's not exciting.
It's not
If
exciting.
you forget all the memories you had before you were rich, then you lose the meaning of where you are
The
now.
meaning, exactly.
Yeah.
And a lot of people.
The
lose
meaning is in the
Yeah.
journey.
Yeah, 100%.
It's the fact that you did all this and now you're here.
That's why I say it's not about the destination, it's about the journey.
Yeah.
It's not the fact that you're 45 and you have made $1 billion and you have reached that place. That place is going to be dead if you actually didn't enjoy the whole journey.
Yeah.
So the journey of you failing, of you actually winning, succeeding, and everything is 100% what makes it so much more interesting,
Yeah.
happier than you just reaching the goal that you had in your mind to reach like $1 billion. You have $1 billion, but are you happy? you know,
Yeah, you're gonna have a 20-bedroom mansion, but like you'll be there by yourself.
uh,
You have
Right,
AI robots
20.
in the other 19 rooms. Bro.
20 other people, but I don't know. If you're not happy internally, you will never
Yeah.
be happy with anyone else. Like they say, there was a guy who was really rich,
Mm-hmm.
had the best life, and he was on a yacht, the most expensive yacht, but he had a sore throat.
Yeah.
And everything he used to eat, he had a sore throat, so he couldn't really, enjoy the time. And he wished he could be someone poor, but don't have that sore throat and actually enjoy
Yeah.
it, enjoy the moment.
Anything wrong with your body, like bro, I could be like in the most like expensive place ever, bro. Like enjoying a holiday, bro. If I'm like sick or like I have this allergy, like I'm just itching, bro. It ruins everything.
Ruins everything.
Like,
Think
if I
about
feel like my body isn't feeling good, it ruins everything.
ruins everything, and that's why I don't know in a way, but a lot of people actually face these kind of issues, like
Yeah.
rich people, and that's one thing you cannot fix with money.
Yeah.
Like, think about you having $1 billion, but you have a heart failure and like you
Yeah.
get heart attacks. Can money fix that?
Hell no.
So that's like internal happiness is different, as I mentioned once again, money cannot buy happiness when even you have $20 billion in your bank sitting right now, but you keep getting heart strokes.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be happy. You never know when you're gonna be dead in the next few minutes. You're just gonna keep thinking about your death.
Yeah. I feel like this is I feel like when you're an entrepreneur or someone trying to make it, there's a fine line that you have to be careful of, so that your hustling doesn't like take over your health.
100%.
I feel like I struggle with this so
I
much.
struggle with it a lot, and
Yeah.
yesterday itself I
Yeah.
met up with a guy, and he's very rich, very business minded.
Yeah.
But he told me this, that no matter what you do, make sure you have a gym on the side. Like you're
Yeah.
going to the gym on the side. Why? Because I'm gonna give you guys a good example. That's like, think about your health as one, money a zero, your house another zero, your family another zero. Everything else that you have another
Yeah.
a couple of zeros. If this one health is gone, everything is a zero.
Yeah.
Everything else doesn't matter at all.
That's
If
a great analogy.
Yeah, if you don't have health, you don't have anything. So
Yeah.
always take care of your health.
Yeah.
And Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, peace be upon him, said that two things a lot of people will not think of or be thankful, grateful for. One is free time, and the second one is health.
Yeah.
Right now we are both healthy, right?
Yeah.
Not even think about the fact that people are sick, suffering right now.
Yeah.
So there's always a reason for you to be grateful if you're actually someone who is close to God. You
Yeah.
always find a reason. You're going through the worst situation. Tomorrow you get a letter that you're going to go to jail. You're still thankful. At least you're not going to die. At least
Yeah.
you still have a purpose in this life. You're still going to live and you're going to be able to repent and do this and do that.
Yeah.
So many reasons to be happy. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah for Islam.
Yeah, bro.
Teenagers in Dubai.
Teenagers in Dubai.
Let's talk about those people,
Okay.
bro. If you go to Guide Beach on a Friday night, you would literally see 1,000, 2,000 teenagers, chamaks, literally with a vape,
Yeah.
just literally walking here and there, no purpose in life, parties, this and that.
Yo, bro, salt this weekend, bro. Salt.
I can't lie, I go to Salt, but beside the scooters, and I actually feel like, I don't want to say it in a bad way. I feel like, Alhamdulillah for the decisions that I have made in my life.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to end up like someone who doesn't have a goal in life, who keeps vaping. He doesn't take care of his health.
Yeah.
He doesn't care about the family.
Yeah.
You're just out trying to enjoy, simping.
On the
being
topic
broke.
of vaping and smoking, though, I used to like vape and smoke and all these things, right? I'm telling you, when you quit, your body feels so different. I quit. It's been maybe 6 months, something like that, bro. I'm telling you, once you quit, you'll realize how bad it felt before.
Yeah. That's
Your body
very
does
good.
not feel the same, but
Yeah.
like it's not normal to wake up in the morning and your chest feels heavy.
Yeah, your
It's not
body
normal.
is like sort of intoxicated with all these chemicals and stuff like that. You don't even know what's inside the vape,
Yeah.
Could be cow's urine. You don't know.
Yeah, you don't
anything.
know.
It's all from where does it come? China?
China, bro.
Man, you can't try.
Wait, what's the one thing China cares about the most? Money.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's wallahi, that's very true, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it's so crazy how vape started from like right here, and it didn't have this like.
Ironically, it was made to help you quit smoking.
Quit smoking.
All the teenagers
But
started
it's
smoking because of
worse
it.
than
Yeah.
smoking, and it's like literally a 12-year-old, 13-year-old will literally be smoking
Yeah.
that shit right now, thinking like it's good, but studies show that it's worse than
Oh, bro,
smoking.
let me try a new flavor, bro.
Yeah, do you have the grape flavor? It's crazy, bro.
Purple bomb. What the fuck is that?
But they come with the weird ice water. But where's the ice in that? There's no ice,
Yeah.
man. But here's the thing: like they keep getting scammed.
Yeah.
So one of the, how do I say it? Chamaks hit me up. And
Yeah.
he's like, "Yo, I wanna get inside the program, and I actually wanna learn dropshipping and make money like the other students."
Yeah.
So like, you have the budget? He's like, "No, I don't have the budget." I was like, "You know what? For 1 or 2 weeks, try to save up the money of of the vapes
The
that you buy."
vapes.
He got offended. He's like, "I don't vape." I was
I'm
like,
gonna call Aboud Sniper, brother.
he's like, "I don't vape." I was like, "Okay, my bad then."
Yeah.
I know you vape though. I know you vape, but try to save it for 1 or 2 weeks. You might be able to get inside
Yeah.
and actually make money.
Yeah.
Talk about talk about hustlers ecom. MashaAllah, we have students making 1,000 dirham per day. There is a student who's about to make 60K this month
Wow.
of May. So he makes 1.8K one day, 2.2K the other day, 2.5K the other day. A shout out to the students who are actually taking action and actually making money out of this, because they put in the money and now they're taking action. Then you have other students who are inside, for example, I would say my course, out of the 250 people, I'd say it's very less who bought it just for the fact that it's a course. But if you think about the real world from Andrew Tate, bro, people are on that thing for nothing but for the fact that Andrew
Yeah.
Tate is actually the creator of it. And Andrew Tate actually sends a text every 1 or 2 weeks, which I get for free on Telegram. In his group,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
sends you daily emails.
Yeah, I get the email. It's a nice email, to be honest. I like the
It's
emails.
a very good motivational
Yeah,
email.
yeah.
But if you're just inside the real world and not making money, or you're just paying $40, $50, $49.99. If you're just paying $50 every single month and you're not even making something out of it, wallahi haram. Like you're just wasting the precious money that you have. If you, I'm not saying you're not gonna achieve results. You can achieve results with whatever that's provided for you. It might be harder than any other course because it's so broad and there's so many things, and you would jump from dropshipping to trading, losing trading to copyright thing. There's so many things that
Yeah.
you're just gonna go through. It's not specified or anything. It's not impossible to make money out of it. 100% possible. It needs a lot of work,
Yeah.
just like any other thing,
Yeah. We've been talking for quite a while. We gotta wrap up soon. But on the topic of drop shipping, I think you would agree with me on this. Any of you guys right now who do drop shipping, if you're not getting your summer products ready, what are you doing?
100%.
Like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, you gotta be ready for summer. And inside the Discord, I already have a plan for adding 5 different summer products,
Yeah.
which one of them is doing crazy numbers from my own store. I can't wait to show you guys. You're gonna be able to see it.
Yeah. And take it from someone who actually joined the course. I was curious about his course, so I checked it out, right?
Appreciate
I was like, I met the guy in real life. Usually I don't buy courses, but I met you in real life. I saw that you know what you're talking about. Like, let me check it out. Let me see if this guy's legit, you know? So I was like, okay, let me just put the money out and see it out. And bro, the community inside is insane. Bro, if I needed help with anything, I would just say it. And someone replied to me with the answer in 30
It's
minutes.
so beautiful. It's the fact that even if I'm not there, there's everyone just jumping to answer you, bro.
Yeah.
And it's not even that they're getting paid. It's the fact that they have actually liked the course, learned something, and they want to share it with you, you know?
Yeah.
Wallahi, it's one of the most beautiful community. The most, I don't want to say it because it's mine. Wallahi, even if it was someone else's, bro, the amount of help and support that you get inside this course, Hustlers Ecom, is unmatched to any other course,
Yeah.
any other thing, you know? And yeah,
On that note, guys,
join Hustlers Ecom. If you haven't,
subscribe to Coconut Talks podcast.
100% leave a like.
And
subscribe.
hopefully we can make a whole series out of this. You're going to be seeing a lot more of Ehsan.
Inshallah, my brother.
So yeah, take care, guys. See you in the next episode.
See you, brothers.
That was
That was
sick.
sick, man.